Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
We are on the record in 2025 TR 145, State of Kansas versus Christopher John Troyer. Brett Sweeney for the state, Chris Troyer in person and pro se. Mr. Troyer, where are you, please?
I'm currently at my place of employment.
And where do you work?
I work at Curbs Plus Incorporated here in El Dorado, Kansas.
Are you on the job site or at the business?
I'm at the business.
Okay. And what's your assignment today? Are you putting in curbs or
I am manufacturing.
you're manufacturing? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, Mr. Troyer, I'm a little bit concerned about your state of health today. To be blunt, if I make you go give me a UA, what are you going to be dirty for?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. When was the last time you drank?
Last night.
How late last night?
Pretty late.
Like 3 in the morning late?
Yeah, probably about 2.
2 in the morning?
Yeah.
And you're in a vehicle.
Yeah,
Did you drive to,
I'm
did you,
I'm a welder, so I mean my employment's pretty rough anyway, so I mean I don't know what you're
you still,
insinuating or looking
well,
on
I'm not
or
sure.
I
I'm not sure where I'm going yet either. Uh, you still live in Augusta?
no, I live here in El Dorado.
El Dorado.
I haven't ever lived I haven't lived in Augusta since I was
Young.
a kid, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you live in El Dorado, you work in El Dorado. Do you drive to work? You're in a vehicle. Did you drive to work?
I get a ride with a coworker I live with.
Who do you live with?
I live with a kid named Chad.
Chad what?
I would prefer not to say his last name. I mean, I don't
Tell me.
really think,
I'm going to direct you to tell me. What's Chad's name?
It's Chad Wallace.
Chad Wallace. Okay. Does he
Yeah.
work with you? Does he work at
I
Curbs Plus?
he did. He just switched jobs.
Okay. So whose car are you sitting in?
I'm sitting in mine.
In your own car?
Yes.
At the job site. Right?
At the place of employment.
Okay. The place of employment. You told me that.
Yes.
Well, okay. I think, Mr. Troyer, that you appear to be on something maybe more than just your alcohol. And I am
Just exhausted, ma'am. I mean, okay, so here's the deal.
okay.
My wife and I just split up, and I've been out of the house for this is the 3rd week. So it's been a little rough on me.
Sure.
So I have been working towards trying to figure out where I'm actually going in life here. I've been married for 20 years, and
Okay.
this is all brand new. So it's just been a little rough, honestly.
Okay. So you're going
So
through a tough time and not sleeping real
yeah,
well and
no, I'm
drinking
not
a little bit there.
hardly, yeah, not hardly sleeping at all, to be honest with you. I mean,
Okay.
insomnia and then drinking. I'm trying to hold it all together. I'm doing the best I can.
All right. Well, I don't want you to be doing anything dangerous.
I'm not
Uh,
doing anything
the way
dangerous,
you the way
honestly.
you the way you've been appearing to me today, I question whether you ought to be welding, because welding can be a dangerous activity if you're a little bit
Yes,
high or
ma'am.
drunk, you know.
Yeah,
But
I understand.
Okay, is your boss watching you
Oh, one
work this
sec.
morning and knows you're not? Has anybody else seen your
Oh,
behavior and
yeah,
said anything about it?
yeah, yeah. Well, while I'm working, I'm not. When I sit down and I'm idle, then I'm, you know, then I'm done. Then I'm exhausted. Like sitting here waiting. I've been
Well,
on
if
this
you
call
were,
for an hour and
mm,
an hour and 45 minutes now.
mhm.
I mean, working and welding and moving around isn't really an issue.
Okay. Well, if you were live in the courtroom, I would have you just go do a breath test or a UA or something to make sure that you're not on something that's going to keep you from knowing what you're doing tomorrow when you wake up.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Sweeney,
I understand.
all right, Mr. Sweeney, does the court, I don't know if you noticed his behaviors and you've certainly seen his conversations. Does the states have any concerns about Mr. Troyer's appearance today?
It's tough for me to judge. I don't have a baseline. He seems a little tired, certainly. If the court's concerned about that, yeah, maybe we ought not to make any substantial decisions. But as far as whether he's under the influence outside of what he's already admitted to, I couldn't say for certain.
Mhm. How far is Curbs Plus from the courthouse? Mr. Troyer, do you know?
It's about roughly 2 miles.
Hmm. Well, I don't want you walking 2 miles. I don't want you driving because I'm concerned about your safety. Looks like you did drive to work today in your car. Uh, Deputy Caulfield, there's no way if he would go with an officer to get a UA or if someone could take a UA to him, is that any possibility?
We'd have to call over and see if there was an officer available to do that.
Mhm.
If you would like, I'll have somebody call over there.
Mr. Troyer,
Uh,
I'd like to get your case resolved by noon. And if you
mhm.
could come down and take a UA and convince me that you're not under the influence, that you will be able to know what you're doing and that you'll remember what you did, then we could
Mhm.
still go ahead and get this taken care of today. But I'm just a little bit
Okay.
nervous about it.
Okay.
Do you have, and
Um,
I don't want to cause you problems at your work either by just necessarily by having the cops show up, but do you have
yes, ma'am.
someone that could drive you down to the courthouse?
Um, not at the moment. No, ma'am, I do not.
Mm.
What, what are my charges actually? I mean, what are we actually here on the docket for?
Well, I thought we went through that, did we not?
No, no, we did not go through none of that.
All right, well, maybe you're in better shape than I am today.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, why we're going through
All
my
right,
state of on the video here when we haven't talked about what I'm actually here for.
well, let's just talk about that. You are charged with driving while your license was suspended. It
Yeah,
is alleged by the state that on August 9th, 2024, you were on a highway or roadway and open to the public in Butler County driving, and that your license on that August 9th, 2024 was suspended. This is a Class B non-person misdemeanor. If convicted, your fine would be $100 to $1,000, the minimum of 100, maximum of 1,000.
yeah.
And your jail sentence could be up to 6 months in jail. As I recall of your history, I don't think that there's any way you would be eligible for diversion.
No, ma'am.
And so that means you can enter a plea of not guilty and set this for trial at a future date. Now, again, I hesitate to go over this because I'm afraid you may not remember it. The other
Judge,
option,
Judge, I'm honestly fine.
all
I
right,
mean, I can't, I mean, I'm just trying to get all of this resolved.
all right. Well, let's proceed then. You can plead not guilty and set this for trial at a later date,
Now,
or you,
I
or
am
you,
guilty of it.
or you can plead guilty, admitting it, and we could proceed with sentencing. Or you could plead no contest, which means you don't admit it, but you don't deny it. You still would be most likely found guilty, having waived your right to trial and proceeded to sentencing.
I am guilty of it. I am pleading guilty. I do have my driver's license back. I am holding an SR22. I do have insurance. I've been trying to take all the necessary steps to clear everything up and start over.
Well, do you understand that before I accept your plea, you do have the right to talk to an attorney? You can hire an attorney, and if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you can apply for court appointed and see if you qualify.
I don't qualify for court appointed, and I can't pay for one. So
Do you want an attorney, or do you want to waive your attorney and represent yourself?
I don't know how to represent myself. I mean,
You don't want to represent yourself?
no, I don't.
Well, well, then we've got a problem, because if you don't
Well,
want
I
to
guess,
apply
yeah,
because you make too much, then you're going to
yeah,
have to
that's
hire
the
an attorney.
issue. That's the issue is I can't be approved for court appointed because I make too much and I actually don't make enough to hire. So I guess at this point, if the only other option is to represent myself, then that's what I'm going to do is represent myself then.
Is anyone making you represent yourself? That is, waive your right to counsel by threats or promises?
No, no, ma'am.
And this is your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll find that you know what you're doing, that you're knowingly and voluntarily waiving right to counsel, and have that reflected on the journal entry and docket notes.
Yes, ma'am.
When's your lunch break?
12:30.
All right. All right. So how do you plead to driving while suspended?
Guilty.
By guilty, you mean you did drive while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am. When I was pulled over, I got pulled over right back in front of my house from taking my daughter to work. All of that is void. It don't matter, but that was the situation.
Okay.
And
Where,
and that was also my birthday too.
oh, okay.
Yep.
So where did the officer see you driving and pull you over?
At the corner of Star in Kansas here in El Dorado. And I used to live directly around the corner.
Okay.
And I
Well,
pulled up to my house, got out, and he pulled up and put the lights on.
all right.
That's the only time I drove. The only few instances I drove while my license was suspended was to either to take my kids to school or take my daughter. The rest of the time, I got a right to work.
Okay, Mr. Troyer, do you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty, you will have given up your right to trial and will not be able to get that right back if you change your
Yes,
mind?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you'll most likely be convicted and unable to appeal the conviction?
I do know that.
And you do want to plead guilty because you feel you were guilty?
Not because I feel I was guilty, but because I was guilty. Yes, I am guilty of it. I did drive
Okay.
while suspended.
Your license was suspended at the time. Well, as I
Yes,
said,
ma'am.
Mr. Stokes, I have some reservation about the behaviors I saw. You do seem to have a little slurred speech. Your eyes don't quite look right. But you have been working this morning and welding. You, for the most part, answer questions intelligently without hesitation. I would prefer to have gotten an alcohol or a UA on you or a breath test. I am going to accept. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I said driving while suspended. I may have looked at the. Actually,
Yeah, that
Mr.
should be.
Stokes, Mr. Stokes, you were not charged with driving
I'm
while
confused.
suspended.
I'm confused. Who are you talking to?
I'm getting
Mr.
Mr.
Troyer,
Stokes.
Judge.
I'm getting Mr. Stokes and Mr. Troyer mixed up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm completely confused now.
Well, don't be confused because I just momentarily got your names mixed up, Mr. Troyer. Just
Okay, there we go.
momentarily.
There we go. That's who I am.
Yeah, I just momentarily. I know who you are. Yeah, but
Okay.
you have a twin brother, Cliff, and yeah, I know who
Nope,
you are.
nope, 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 I don't. That was actually my father. Chris was my
Oh,
father,
you're
and Cliff
Chris's
was his
son.
brother.
Okay, I'm with
Yeah,
you.
there you
Okay,
go.
well, yeah, okay. I didn't realize the time had moved
Yeah,
on and
yeah. I'm his
wow,
oldest
okay.
boy.
Yeah, okay, but I know you're not the other guy.
No,
All right. So then, Mr. Troyer, I'm going to accept your pleas as knowingly and voluntarily entered and find you guilty of the driving while suspended. I'm going to order a $100 fine and a 120-day jail sentence with $108 court costs. I am going to order that over your lunch break, you go down and do a UA. I'm going to put you on probation for 6 months. It will be reporting initially until you get your fines and costs paid, which will be a total of $208. And if you pass a UA down there and a breath test, then I'll consider putting that on non-reporting. And actually, I don't. You said your lunch though isn't until 12:30.
correct.
Okay. Well, I need you to find a way to get down there.
Okay, I can do that.
That done. Go to court services and get
Hmm.
that done before they go to lunch at noon. But I don't want you really out there driving because I'm afraid you
Yeah.
may be
um,
under the use of some
yeah,
substances.
okay. Um.
And then I also need you to get your picture and prints taken.
Okay.
So why can he get a UA out there at the jail or a breath test deputy? I know
What's
he can get a breath test. They can put him on the intoxilizer. You have to have
Uh,
someone there that can do that, though. All
the
right, well,
last the
get
last I
yourself.
spoke to one, we don't have anyone available to do this today.
When you asked today.
Yeah, I asked about getting him a ride down there, and there was no one available to do that.
All right, well, thank you for looking into that. Well, I guess, okay, do you want him to just set up an appointment for his picture and prints in and not do that today? But I do want the UA here pretty quickly. So you want to
Okay.
go into,
But that'll probably have to be done through probation.
mhm,
And of
right.
course, it's gonna require some paperwork for them to get that done.
They can't just make orders and people follow them, huh? All right, well,
I guess you can.
I can make them and they won't follow them. I know. Sometimes
I
that
don't
is a
know if
problem.
anyone from probation is listening.
Oh, I hope.
We could tell them.
Yeah. Yeah. Could you, one of you guys check? How about if I put Mr. Troyer in the breakout room and send you to court services and see if they have anyone that can come on here? Or
Okay,
just ask him if they have anybody that can see him. And anyway,
well, we'll have somebody call down there and see. I can't do it because I'm tied up in this little conference room. I don't even have a phone.
okay. Well, I could take a recess, but what?
Judge, honestly, I just want to clear this up, and
Mhm.
I mean,
Well,
I
if
don't
you
know
can get
why are
somebody,
we, I'm, I'm trying to figure out why exactly you're like,
why I'm concerned, why I
yeah,
want this
yeah,
UA.
yeah,
I want the
yeah,
UA
yeah.
because I want to make sure that the plea that I just took and the sentence I just uh, issued, I want to make sure that that's legal, that you knew what you were doing and won't forget it. And then I
Your
want to
Honor, I'm
make
not
sure
gonna
that you're
forget
safe.
nothing. I mean, I'm completely safe. I
Mm,
completely truthful. I mean,
mhm.
I remembered my court date. I got on
Well,
here,
those are
even
good
through my
points.
summons, the Zoom meeting was, the numbers on the Zoom meeting wasn't even correct. So I had to go figure out how to even get to this Zoom meeting. I got to this Zoom meeting and I've been
All
on
right.
here since 9:08 a.m.
Well, Mr. Troyer, when can
I
you
mean,
pay the 208? Let's move on. 208, can you pay that? You need some time to pay that, or can you pay that
uh,
today?
I don't get paid until Friday. I got stuff wrapped up on Friday's payday. I can pay it in 1 week.
Okay, if I give you 30 days, that'll assure you get it paid.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yeah,
I can
your
pay it in
probation
1 week.
is going to include that you violate no laws, that you get this paid within 30 days, and that you get to court services within the hour and get a UA test.
I
Of
honestly
course,
don't know if I can make it. I mean,
I mean, as a practical matter, that alcohol is dissipating by the hour as we sit here. But if you can verify to me within the hour that you're not under the influence of alcohol through a UA or breath test, then I will make that non-reporting probation. But if I find out you need an alcohol and drug evaluation to be successful on your probation, I will do that. Because as I recall, let me look at your record. I want to make sure now that you've pointed out that I have the right Troyer here.
I have absolutely no drug or alcohol charges in my entire
Okay,
life.
all right. Well, you read
So
my concern. Okay, you've had some registration and insurance issues. Your record goes way
license.
back though to disorderly
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah,
here's a conviction in 24 for no insurance.
yeah. It's mostly been about that. My driving record and
And there's
my
another one.
actual record.
And Your
All
Honor,
right, well, that's the order and courts, yes, deputy.
Uh, we got Sarah Wheeler from probation just joined us.
Thank you, Miss Wheeler. Miss Wheeler, I'm Christopher Troyer here, just entered a plea I was convicted and sentenced for driving while suspended. But his behavior leading up to this hearing, a couple hours ago at least, and was such that it looked like he was under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And then now I don't know what he normally sounds like, but I think that there's been some slurring of speech, and he has some eye stuff going on there. But now he says he was up till at least 2 o'clock. He did drink it up to 2 o'clock as he's going through some separation and possible divorce issues in a 20-year marriage. So it may just be that he's tired. He's a welder there at Curbs Plus, and he's taking time off work to come out and get in his car and have this hearing. He says his license is renewed. I'm inclined to put him on a 6-month reporting probation, but I told him if he could show me that he's not under the influence through a UA or a breath test, I would give him non-reporting probation or transfer it to non-reporting. Is there any chance, if he could make it to your office within the hour, that someone could administer a test for him?
We would have the ability to do a urinalysis. Unfortunately, we do not have an active preliminary breath screening device. And he would need to pay for the urinalysis test as well.
Remind me what that costs.
$15.
All right, Mr. Troyer,
Yes, ma'am.
like I said, I'm hesitant to have you drive, so find
I
someone that
I don't have $15 though.
can you borrow that from someone.
No.
I just need to know
Anybody
where
know?
your baseline is, Mr. Troyer. I just
Right.
need to make sure we don't have a bigger problem here than what it looks like.
Your Honor, we honestly don't. I don't know. I mean,
Okay, show me the evidence. Show me the UA.
I can't pay for it. I can't. I've borrowed money from people. I'm not making any money right now. I'm off the clock. I mean, I'm trying to do the best I can here.
All right, Mr. Sweeney.
I mean,
I don't know about whether he's going to be able to financially come up with the money, but in any event, if that's the court's order, Ms. Wheeler, depending on the results of that, can you let me know, considering that the journal entry is going to be contingent on whatever happens with that?
Yes, I can.
All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
And Ms. Wheeler, can that be assessed as court costs?
We can request that the clerk's office add it to his fines and costs. Yes, it would be a separate line item for UA, obviously, but yes, we can.
All right, well, there you go, Mr. Troyer. I'll assess
Okay.
it as court costs, and you'll have to pay that as your court costs. But now you just need to get down there. You said you're about 2 miles out from the,
mhm.
so get on down there, find someone to get you down there, because
Where is it?
I
Where is
don't
it at?
want, you don't know where the courthouse is?
The courthouse, the county courthouse, where you're sitting.
The district courthouse, that when you turn off of Gordy or drive into Gordy, the newest of the
Uh-huh.
three,
Yeah.
the one with the big
Okay.
glass doors, go in there
Yeah.
and tell them you need to go to probation.
Okay.
But you get down there, what time do you guys go to lunch? Do you close at noon?
We're technically closed from 12 to 1.
All right, so I need to have you down there by 11:30.
Okay.
It's 11:10 now. That gives you 20 minutes to get down there.
Okay.
And hopefully everything will be fine. I think even if you were under the influence,
I mean, I
yeah, can you check
honestly,
in for drugs as well, Ms.
just-
Wheeler? I'm concerned there might be some drugs as well as alcohol. I'm sorry,
Judge,
Mr.
you're putting me in a tough spot here. I'm already, my boss has already asked me like twice what's going on.
Well, you're in court.
I mean, I need it. Well, I understand that, but I mean,
Tell him that
it's
I've
the-
ordered that you go report to probation. Tell him that I've ordered that you go to probation by 11:30.
Okay.
All right.
I guess it's gonna be after 11:30 because
Nope.
I'm gonna walk. I mean, that's just like I said, Judge, you're putting me in a tough spot here. I mean,
Well, you're putting me in a tough spot too, Mr. Troyer.
I know. I mean, but I've done everything you asked me to do.
Well, no,
I
you
mean,
haven't.
well, no, actually, you're right. I have not.
Well, go.
I mean,
Okay, I'm going to end this hearing, Mr. Troyer. I'm ordering you to do it, and I'm expecting you to do it. I know it's an inconvenience, and I just need to know where you are on this so that it's going to affect whether you're on reporting, non-reporting, whether you're going to need any other evaluations. Hopefully, this will turn out to be no big deal. I just want to
well,
make sure that I'm
it's a
not.
big deal right now. I mean,
It is for you,
it's a
yes.
huge deal right now.
It's a B misdemeanor huge deal. So,
I mean,
all right.
I've got all kinds of things, all kinds of big deals.
All right. Well, I'm sorry truly that you're in that position, that anyone would be in that position, but sometimes we gotta put ourselves in positions with consequences, sir. All right, nothing further. Miss Wheeler, he's to be there by 11:30.
It'll be whatever time it takes me to walk. I don't know.
I'll give him a little leeway, but
It's just the way it
He's
is.
got-
I'm sorry.
Judge, he's
All
still
right.
gonna need to set up for processing too.
all right. And you need to go into the breakout room right quick. They're gonna flash something up on your screen that invites you to a breakout room. Now, Mr. Troyer, the alternative is no probation and you sit in jail for 120 days. And that's the last thing you need on top of everything you have going on right now.
Yeah, I can't sit in jail for 120 days. I got a full-time job.
All
I
right.
have a full-time job. I'm in the process of trying to move out and divorce a woman, and
All
this
right.
is insane, dude. This is insane.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now look for that invitation. Missy, please put that on the screen for him. Miss
Okay,
Wheeler,
goodbye.
again. You're free to go, Miss Wheeler, if you need to get back to work, as I'm sure you do. And Mr. Troyer, you're excused to go do those things I told you to.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.